Will Charmaine reveal the father of her twins? How will Denny's terminal illness change Doc and Hope's lives? Can Paige and Preacher get away with their deeds this time? The news only gets better from here. After seeing Virgin River 4, the fans want to know if Season 5 is bringing on the necessary sauce to digest what went down in Season 4. Well, yes, it can and will. The show is being handed over to someone who will ensure that the answers are just perfect. Patrick Sean Smith will take over as the new showrunner from Sue Tenney, who handled it from seasons 1 to 4. If you've not been paying attention to who runs the show, you might start now, because what's coming in Season 5 is bigger than in previous ones, and you better get ready. The new captain of the Virgin River confirms that he had to step up because Sue had moved on to other projects. And Patrick is definitely not new to the scene, as he worked on many other projects before. All you have to do is sit back, relax, and have him glide you through the uncharted territory of the Virgin River. You might need a life jacket though. The ride could get pretty dramatic and intense. In Patrick's words, he said, "We get into things that will be new and exciting, but still very much feel like the same show. But we are definitely taking a more exciting approach to some of the stories. A little bit louder, but not to the detriment of the comfort of the show. I want it to feel like Season 5 will be next level." So it appears Patrick is also warning about how loud the next season will be, and you have to be ready. As you all know, Virgin River involves the fans in the development of every scene. From days to weeks, there isn't any rush because the fans grow with the characters. This progression could be seen through Charmaine's pregnancy, as there wasn't any jump. So Patrick's saying Season 5 would steadily take over from what's left in Season 4. It's great news. That means no process or reactions will be passed by. Now think of the shock Jack got after discovering the twins aren't his, and if anything, it's about to get more intense because Season 5 won't jump ahead, and this issue will be dealt with right then and there. Patrick mentioned how he met many of the cliffhangers from Season 4 and the direction in which he'd like to see Season 5 go. He said, "There is a lot going on, and it took me a while to get my head around what the characters have all been through, where they're heading, and where I'd like them to go. I wanted it to be as seamless as possible." And speaking of taking things one after the other, there are a whole lot of questions the fans need to have answered. Starting with Hope, who's been battling with a brain injury from Season 3. The fans will get to see how this continues to shape her in Season 5. And with Hope, there's no giving up, because what would be the point of her name then? Thankfully, she's not alone, with the help of Lizzie, who stepped in as her aide. Hope can reach out for more in Season 5. In a chat with Screen Rant in July, Annette O'Toole talks about where she sees her character Hope in the next season. Even though she hasn't gotten the scripts yet to know which direction her character would go, she said she's got her own hopes, saying, "I know that Hope is on the road to recovery and she's going to get better, and I'm hoping that there's going to be more of her doing her mayoral duties that we've seen her do." The fans would get to see Hope bring local politics to a whole new vibe that's never been seen before. And now that's something. Actually, you should know that Annette isn't the only one who's looking forward to more in Season 5. Tim Matheson, who plays Doc, also speaks about his marriage to Hope, and there's a thing there, probably a vow renewal in the next season. Seeing how Doc's relationship has been through so much with Hope, the fans are also with Tim on this. For a couple who's been struggling and trying to stick together, and with Hope's illness, the fans are really expecting a new breath of air in their marriage. But don't write off Doc's surprise grandson Denny yet. After his suspicious ways in Season 4 revealed that he'd been only hiding his painful diagnosis of Huntington's disease, Season 5 should show the fans how he manages it. He will pull through with the help of Doc and Hope, of course. But with Hope battling her own troubles, would this be any easier? And yes, it's not going to be easy on Denny either, but hey, he's got the fans, right? And they will be with him the whole time, getting to know him and his interactions with society and the people who would soon become his support system. Okay, it gets really tricky from one couple to the other in this series. Mel and Jack are expecting a baby now, and things could take any turn as they transition into being parents. Charmaine's revelation about how Jack isn't her twin's father will also put a bigger strain on them. Alexandra Breckenridge, who plays Mel, talked about what she thinks Jack will do. Speaking to TV Line in July, she said, "Being betrayed on such a massive scale has to come with anger and hurt. He invested himself emotionally and mentally and financially in having these babies. He was really committed. It's going to be hard, I think, for Jack to let that go." Of course, Jack wouldn't let that slide. Maybe it's time to actually put Charmaine in her place. However, no matter how hard you think Charmaine's revelation would rock Mel and Jack's relationship, Martin Henderson, who plays Jack, thinks differently. In fact, he thinks Mel would be by Jack's side through everything. It makes sense because where is Mel supposed to start from if she doesn't fight alongside her partner? He said, "What I'm hoping for in season 5 is actually seeing them get closer together through adversity rather than being pushed apart. Because I actually think the audience loves that. You've got to have some bumps, but seeing them mature and deepen their love is going to be nice." Despite how season 4 tried to create a huge gap between them, Martin might be right about them getting closer in season 5. After all, a happily ever after story is the best. What about the new addition to the show in season 4? Melissa Montgomery, played by Barbara Pollard, brought some new and dangerous moves to the Virgin River. If Jack's not careful enough, this new woman on the block might just be after something that could hurt him. Remember, fans became aware of how she's the head of Emerald Lumber till she was discovered to be Nick's sister. And Nick is that guy invested in Jack's mobile home business vision. So he has been taking from his family business to give to Jack. Melissa will probably not let this go and could be holding on to Jack's throat in season 5. Talking about Paige and Preacher, they did it again in season 4. They are responsible for causing another demise. Even though what happened was a result of self-defense, will Paige, who's still on the police wanted list, get away again? But if you've lived through and seen the Virgin River this long, it's safe to assume they would cover this up again as they did to Wes's body in season 2. Whichever way, their atrocity won't last for long in season 5. At this point, you're definitely anticipating seeing which actors will be in the next season. After the announcement of Virgin River 5 was made, the fans got a hint as to who would be showing up. And the hint was a screenshot of the cast having their first table read of the season on Zoom. The good news is that all of the series cast was present in the screenshot. This means that there's no exclusion. From Alexandra to Martin to Annette, they'd all be reprising their roles. Also, the new actors introduced in the last season are showing up. It's going to be a lot of hands at work to bring about season 5, and there's always room to accommodate the fans who want to explore the Virgin River as well. You are probably already warming up. At the same time season 4 was announced, the fans got the additional good news that included how season 5 will be a part of what's coming too. Oh, and to make the news even better, they are already filming and production is at a high right now. Even before season 4 premiered, Martin already tipped the fans that they were back on set preparing for the next great season of the Virgin River. He posted a picture of himself on his Instagram page in July with the caption, "Jack's back. Day 1 of shooting Virgin River season 5. Feels good to slip back into Jack's boots. Hope you all enjoy season 4 tomorrow." Season 4 made some changes to seasons 1 to 3 by rolling out 12 episodes instead of the usual 10. So for even more premium and long-term enjoyment, season 5 will also be showing up in 12 episodes. This could only mean more stories to tell and more drama for the fans to engage in. The showrunner Patrick spoke of these longer episodes when he said, "You could feel that we had more time a little bit in season 4, having those 2 extra episodes compared to just the 10. We've been mindful of that as we've been arcing out all the events this season. You are aware of how Virgin River never lets down the fans by releasing every year right from when the show first aired. So without any strange delays popping up, which the fans are seriously hoping against, season 5 will be out in July 2023. A small town like Virgin River can get pretty choked. Can you fit in? Share your thoughts in the comments and thanks for watching.